Pick up the jumping knee. Rolling elbow. Look at this.
Yeah, so welcome everybody to PWF is War, and we're here, everybody, for our fans. We're ready. This is Saturday night. It's late, I know. We should have done it a lot earlier, but we had stuff to do. But anyway, first off, you can follow us on Twitter at PWF is War, which we upload episodes on there if you missed any. And you can like us on Facebook at Broadcast Wrestling Fallout, which is the same. And of course, you can join our group, which is growing. It's 280 or something, or 88. So yeah. Join that group, Broadcast Wrestling Fallout, which we discuss about anything about wrestling. It doesn't have to be WWE. It can be Indies, Ring of Honor, TNA even. So join there. Have discussion there, and our show's on there as well too. So. As well, subscribe if you haven't already. Click it right now, because you'll be disappointed if you don't. It'll be your loss. So, yep, and what else? Yeah, so yep, and we have our interview July 9th, yeah, July 9th, 12. I mean 12. Yeah, I'll think of something else. 12th, which indie show. But we're gonna have one on Tuesday as well. So we're gonna have one on Tuesday, which is David Finley Jr. So he's gonna be, which is it 6 p.m. Eastern time? Yeah.
7
Eastern time, which is 12 o'clock UK time.
The time difference is messing us up.
Yeah. My bad. Well.
That's alright. You're British.
Exactly. I'm from the UK. Damn it. It's difficult for me. Lucky for you, you're from the US.
That's what happens when England gets knocked out of the World Cup in the first round, right, Adam?
Yeah, we're not here to discuss the.
Burn.
We're not here to discuss the World Cup. This is a wrestling.
That's a different story.
We should just see how USA will last next to they get next. Don't get too hyped. Anyway, back to PWF, because that's what matters. Yeah, so our interview debut is actually Tuesday, which is David Finley, 7 Eastern time. Be there, we'll be live. So don't miss it. And we have one on July 12th as well, which is 6 p.m. Eastern time. So be there, which is 11 p.m. UK time. So yeah, so tonight we are going to discuss about Smackdown recap from yesterday. So what happened, with Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, John Cena, the usual people. But anyway, before we discuss about SmackDown, we go and introduce my PWF team. But first, you got me, the host, aka Captain Awesome, in the building, the best host in YouTube history, young gun, young lion, best. Yeah, it's the young stars. So yep, and but we move to my PWF team. We got Mr. He's from the Bullet Club. He's the baby young of Luke Gallows. He's Mr. Brickwall, Mr. Luke Gallows.
Yeah, what to do? Where's my daddy? I need my plane ticket still.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Child support by putting Billy through wrestling school.
So where you wanna, your Facebook, your Twitter, anybody wanna follow you?
You guys can follow me at Brickwall860. Just follow me on there.
Yeah. Do that. So we move to our guest tonight. His debut from another show. From oh yeah. Yeah, he hosts, but he's not the best as me. But we got Mr. we got Mr. we got Mr. CM Mama fucking Styles.
Yes, Mr. Coffee Galore is here. Yes, I ain't taking PWF is war. We can say rest in peace to one show, and I guess we could say there's 2 or 3 left in the merge. Let's see who can keep going now.
Yeah,
And hide
two
your
left
wife.
standing. But yeah, if you wanna plug your thing, your show,
Oh
and
yes.
Plug in your
lost my
thing.
plug from last night, so I'll go ahead. For those who were on the show, they saw that one last night. I put a cheap plug out. Literally, it's 50 cents. But yeah, go ahead, follow me on Facebook at Destroying Kayfabe. Also, you can find me on Twitter. Twitter handle CM Styles Brand and Destroy_underscore Kayfabe. As we are the #1 show on the internet, especially on YouTube.
yeah, wow.
Look at that. Looks like our merge has some competition, but hey, we're all here for the good old fun. So yeah, that's my cheap plugs for tonight.
Yeah, we're still a team, you know. Nevertheless, we're still all together for one thing, which is
Yeah,
wrestling.
no, tell me about it, Dos. I mean, Adam.
Got fired.
Oh, shit.
That's it. You're fired from my show.
Best of luck in your future endeavors, CM.
Thanks for killing yourself. You're just gonna get me.
There, here's your plug, buddy.
What a cheap plug.
Cheap plug. What, a $1 cheap plug. But yeah. So anyway, let's move to our last guy of the night. He's the original member of PWF as well. He's
Can I
from
come and go?
yeah. He's from the Bullet Club, same as Luke Gallows. He is the Arabian Wolf, Paul Jazer.
What's going on, ladies? You know, just like Adam said, hope you bring your skirts. July 12th, 7 p.m. Thrasher will be here. This coming Tuesday, June 24th. Also at 7 p.m. we will have David Finley Jr., son of Irish wrestling legend, Fit Finley on the show. You know, really happy he can make it. Honored to, and he's really been blazing a trail considering the amount of time he's been in the USA. It's only been about a month and a half, I believe, now. So you guys definitely need to check that out. Stay tuned for more. Tell your friends to subscribe. You know, check us out on Twitter. We got the Twitter movement going. PWF is war. We're getting our name out there and laying the foundation. So stay tuned. But as for me, you can follow me on Twitter at _Arabian Wolf, or add me on Facebook at Paul Jazer. And don't forget, I don't like you, but if you like me, you could follow me.
Yeah,
Don't follow him.
Don't follow.
I don't think anybody follows you anyway. But anyway.
Nobody
It's
loves
ironic. They don't follow me.
If
Exactly.
they follow me, I get like fucking 10 followers a day.
See, they hear the term Arabian Wolf and they get scared and go the other way.
I got like 400 followers.
Damn, I think I got like 13 or something.
I guess nobody likes to follow you. That's fucking depressing.
I'm way too unapologetic for our fan base. I hear crickets.
Yeah, I hear crickets as well.
Back to the best in YouTube history.
Yep, yeah. We'd start the show then with the Smackdown recap. I'm getting tired. I'm tired, man. So,
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
you know,
Keep it together.
it's
For us.
Saturday show, man. You know, I want to lay back. You know.
You gotta pull through for us, man. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, you got this.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Take a deep
Um,
breath.
Hey, do what you didn't do in the World Cup, man. Just keep going forward.
Please do not remind me. No.
It's alright, I was upset too, man. I was disappointed.
Yeah, well, we just had a, you know, we were just unlucky, and we got to get there. We got to bounce back in the Euros.
And my Falcons went from a 13-3 season, and then they went to a 3-13 season. So sports are unpredictable. But moving on.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get back to SmackDown. So SmackDown started off with John Cena coming down to the ring, and then it followed by Bird, Del Rio, Sheamus, Cesaro, Reigns, Orton, you know, and it ended up being a fight, full fight outside the ring, ends up setting a match for later on for the main event, six-man tag team match. So. But no Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt wasn't there, so he didn't appear. But yeah, started off with the open with that. They had some talk. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. It's more promotion of Money in the Bank, promoting that. So, you know who I know who I'm going with, but you know, it's definitely not John Cena. But yeah, I'm going with Cesaro.
PWF is war Swerve. I'm taking lead off today. So we'll bring it to me first, because I hate going last.
Crickets, yeah.
That's
Yeah, we're moving on. So yeah, thanks a lot for putting the crickets. But moving on. So yeah, the opener started pretty well. I liked it, but you know, some of it, you know, when Autumn was talking and Cena, I felt like I want to change the channel. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Billy, if you have your say about the opener, what do you think of it?
Yeah,
I'm going first.
it was a good opener until we had it was good, but Cena was just he was just But it was funny what Roman Reigns said to Cena, basically saying I can take your spot at any time.
Yeah, he was like looking up to him and saying that I don't care if you're top guy in the company, I'm taking your spot. I'm gonna replace your motherfucking ass. So pretty
I'm
much
getting
that.
pushed, bitch. You're not.
So yeah, so, I would just So that's we move to the next guy, Paul. Right ahead.
Oh, so I wanted to go first. I don't get to go last anymore, but now I'm second.
Yeah, you're second best.
Alright, I see how it is. Alright, no problem.
It's getting up there. It's getting the ladder, you know.
Oh yeah, wait till I host.
Oh,
You're only going to talk every other turn.
Oh, if you put me last, I will kill your ass.
SmackDown was a good opener. John Cena opens it. Of course, it is good for business and things like that. To fans like us, it's quite boring and cliche, and we're really used to it, and we bear to see it. You know, it's but fuck the crickets. All right, but I don't know. They brought everybody out. They promoted the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Get everybody in the ring at the same time. Give the fans a feel for it. Also, it promoted the main event of the night too. So I was all for it, and they ended up brawling and. Reigns was going at Orton. He's the one that actually started the fight, which I liked. But yeah, it goes to show how high they are on Reigns. And a lot of people don't think it's gonna be that great of a Money in the Bank match, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. You know, you got guys in there like Reigns and Cesaro and Bray Wyatt, and then you got guys in there like Orton and Cena who've been around the block. But I really hope it goes to an up and comer and not a veteran.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm going with Cesaro. Reigns, if it's but I heard rumors it might be a heel guy to win it, so I'm going with Cesaro if that's the case, because I don't think Bray Wyatt needs the title. I think.
I don't know. Why run a heel? Because if you're gonna run a heel, Daniel Bryan just captured the title from a heel that had it for a while, and he only had the reign for about 2 months. So I think they're actually gonna go with face, despite what the rumors are.
But. Well, yeah, they say that because of Daniel Bryan, because if he comes back, he has to change the title. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you see, I don't know. Yeah. It's either Cesaro or Reigns and one of those. But we move to the last guy. We've got Team Styles. Your take?
Yes, you cannot forget about this one. Let me tell you, that was a great opener. Like you said, that brawl broke out pretty quickly after Orton goes out there talking about how he's on the outside of the ring, and Roman Reigns isn't going to go through him. He's pretty much going to, he says he's the face of the WWE. He's going to walk out the WWE champion and come Money in the Bank. I like how Roman Reigns puts all of his focus on John Cena during that promo. I mean, I think we might see a feud between both of those guys here in the near future. Superman versus Superman when you think about it, because you got the Superman who doesn't sell, and then you got the Superman punch. So yeah, all odds are pointed towards that one. But yeah, like Paul said, I'd rather see a new guy that's never held any major gold yet pick it up. The veterans that are in that ring, I mean, have it around them. Okay, you just throwing another number on them, but for a new guy that can help pave the way for a company right there, that'd be an even bigger advantage for the WWE. I mean, everyone's high on both Wyatt and Reigns, so why not put on either one of those two?
Yeah, Exactly. Yeah. It should. As we said, I mean, they're pushing like Reigns to be. Yeah, he's a beast. They're focused on him. He's been not really. He hasn't lost a match recently. He's got to be. I think he's going to be the next guy to possibly to replace Cena as a top guy. Because he has the physique, he has the size, the look. He's got the ring ability. He's better than Cena anyway. So.
The last time Reigns was pinned clean, or just pinned in general to lose a match, I think was against the Wyatt family at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Elimination? Yeah, it was Elimination Chamber, right? Yeah.
Or maybe on Raw as well. That was when they had the match on Raw as well.
When they had the rematch.
That rematch, yeah. Didn't he pin Reigns?
They faced each other 4 times. There was a Raw, there was a main event, and a pay-per-view, and maybe I think they did it twice on Raw.
Yeah, they did it twice on Raw.
So yeah. Yeah, so but yeah, I mean, Oli Bray's pinned him, so pretty much that's it. So we'll see what happens in the Money in the Bank. So any last say about it? About the opener before I move on?
No, I enjoyed it. Could have been better though.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, I think it dragged out when every guy from the Money in the Bank, guy coming out, he got. Only Bray didn't come out. That's strange. So anyway, we continue to the first match of the night. Yeah, so it's the first match of the night. Is Kofi Kingston. Yes, he was in action. He had his new jacket on against Seth Rollins. He had his new gear. You know, you could say he's like Batman or Two-Face. So tight. But yeah, it was kind of weird, but yeah. But about the match itself, you know, it was a short match. It wasn't really that long. I can't really say too much about it. It was alright. It was a decent match. Could have been better, but you know he's got to win because they're pushing Seth Rollins. You know he's going to be in the Money in the Bank match for the briefcase. So yeah, he won with the curve stomp. He pinned Kofi Kingston. That was it. So yeah, overall it was a good match. I think Kofi Kingston will be in that Money in the Bank briefcase because he was talking about it before the match start. He said that, you know, he does that special spots in the Royal Rumble or Money in the Bank. It's just what he's there for, special spots, not him to win anything. Because, you know,
right.
How his career is going. So the other guy, he should just turn heel. But that's just my opinion. But you know, Seth Rollins is probably one of the favourites to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm going for him. Yeah. Overall, it was a decent match. So we move to Billy. So we have your opinion on the match itself.
Wasn't there a promo after the match too?
Yeah, I think there was an exchange with Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, after the match, after you won the match, Dean Ambrose came on the big screen and started.
Yeah. But he didn't say anything. He was more Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, more Dean.
Yeah, you know, he was like in backstage. You know, his jacket and he was cutting a promo.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be in the Money in the Bank as well.
I do too.
Yeah. Anyway, about the match itself, go ahead.
Yeah, but overall, the match was it was short, sort of like a squash match. And then you got Dean come on the screen, just pretty much talking about that he's not done with success and all that. I see him getting the Money in the Bank too. So overall, it was alright match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, smart. So we move now to the Wolf. Go ahead.
You know, you could tell they didn't have much time out there because they really showed they were rushing it in the ring, and even though they were, it doesn't, you know, defeat what they did. You know, for the time they had, I thought it was a decent match. The curb stomp at the end by Seth Rollins, Kofi sold it great. It looked good. You know, his head bounced off the mat. Sold it almost as good as Ziggler, in my opinion. But you know, it was alright. The promo afterwards is what really fucking made everything fire up. You know, added a little bit of gasoline to the fire, and Dean Ambrose's promo was good. It was riveting, in my opinion. Every time he gets a microphone, I just stop what I'm doing and listen. There's no other reason to be doing anything else. When I think about Dean Ambrose, the first thing that comes to mind is just like old school. Like growing up watching like the old school guys, like he reminds me of someone that would fit in very well back then. So yeah, the promo was good, the match was decent. So yeah, still going into the SmackDown, overall good show still.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, Dean Ambrose is magic. He's gold on the mic. He's right up there with Bray Wyatt. But yeah,
They're diamonds in the rough.
Bit of Ronnie Piper there as well. But yeah, overall, I mean, as you said, it could have been. If it was a longer match time schedule, it would have been better. But yeah, we move to go ahead, CM Styles. You have your thoughts?
I thought this was a pretty decent yet quick match. Like you said, Paul, this match seemed a little rushed. I don't know why they would rush TV taping matches though. You could easily edit that stuff out, but I think they're just trying to prove a point with Seth Rollins, trying to make him more of a monster heel now. Aside from his ring gear that he has to wear. The 1990s called Snake Plissken wants his uniform back. But yeah, let me tell you, he's out there. He's more serious now. He's more aggressive than he was when he was in the field. His work. As for the Money in the Bank, him being number one in the whole thing, we could possibly see Kofi in there, and then you'd still have, I believe it's 5 other people. So, yeah, I wish they would have done more with this match. Poor Kofi, though. He can't get a break. Give him new ring gear, give him a new push, take all of it away in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, the Pyros, they still got, like, when he did his entrance, they still have that. I thought they cut it, didn't they say? Yeah. So that's it. That's we move. You have any last say about it? CM Styles? No. Alright, cool. So yep, let's continue. Let's move on to next match of the night. Was Bad News Barrett, the IC champion, against Dolph Ziggler. Non-title match. Thought it was a pretty cool match. I enjoyed it. It was really good. I mean, they have chemistry. Last time they faced each other was for the tournament, the IC tournament thing, and that was a great match. So I did. So yeah. But it was a surprise that actually Dolph Ziggler won out of nowhere, like sunset flip from out of nowhere, and pins Barrett. I mean, and maybe we'll get a shot for the IC title in the future. So I'm all for that. I mean, because who's Bad News facing? He has no feud with anyone. He's not in the Money in the Bank. So I guess unless he's going to qualify, but yeah, I'll be happy to see that. I mean, great match, good chemistry. We'll mind it in the pay-per-view for the IC title. Yeah, enjoyed it. So Billy, have your take on it now, on the match?
Yeah, obviously it was a good match. Them two had good chemistry. It was good to see Ziggler win. And then he got hit with the bullhammer after the match was over. Hopefully I'll get a concussion from that. But overall, it was a good match. If none of them get into the Money in the Bank, I can see them doing like the Intercontinental title match at pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, also after the match when he celebrated Ziggler, he was like, "Oh, we got too excited," and you can't turn your back on Bad News Barrett. You don't do that. He's smart, and he just bang like out of nowhere. Best finisher right now. But yeah, let's move to Paul. You have your say about it.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely said it right. Ziggler and Wade Barrett have great chemistry together in the ring, and SmackDown. I felt like all the matches were really rushed last night, but they crammed it well, and it fit all right in my opinion. I thought they had a good match. They went out there, they did their thing, and surprising to see Ziggler win the sunset flip, like you said. Usually, Ziggler the last year and a half hasn't been doing too much, so every time it gets towards the near end of a Dolph Ziggler match, I just put my head down, I look down because I was waiting to hear the 3 count, and the other guy's hand get raised, but. I look down like I normally do, and I fucking hear Ziggler's music playing, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, definitely happy he won that. Maybe it'll go into a program with Barrett and Ziggler feuding with the IC title as the the extra attraction. So yeah, I'm all for it. Good match. The bullhammer at the end was badass, and it got Wade Barrett some heat, believe it or not, for over heel. He got some heat from it. He got booed just because Ziggler is just as much over as a face or more.
Exactly. Yeah, he is. So, but it's still smart by Bad News Barrett, not by Ziggler. She probably should know better. But yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't mind seeing the match. So we move to CM Styles. Your view on the match?
Yeah, my view on this match, I enjoyed it a lot. Both of these guys are fan favorites, especially to me. I'm huge on Wade Barrett's character, and Dolph. I'm actually surprised that they're keeping pace as long as they have. On top of that, I would like to see him as a Money in the Bank participant and possibly be another WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the future. But like you said, that ending was pretty brutal there when he took that bullhammer to the head. I was actually waiting for a concussion injury would have come out from that.
We don't want that to happen.
No, of course not.
Don't jinx CM Styles.
Yeah, knock on wood, as they say. Yeah, every time he takes a headshot, that worries me a whole lot more. I guess we could say we're glad that chair shots to the head aren't allowed because his career would have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy seeing these two in the ring. It's not often you get to see these two work together, but I would like to see a program come out of this. Maybe even for the IC title, that'd be great.
He pinned him, so why not? Yeah.
So, but yeah, that right there, that just says it all.
I mean, I don't know. We would think Barrett would win. We didn't think Dolph Ziggler was going to. How they've been treating Ziggler has been pretty unfair, but.
I agree, but now they put that IC title on Barrett, and he's playing the part, but he's not winning matches.
That's what I think. I mean, did it hurt? Bad News Barrett losing?
Yeah, as a hardcore wrestling fan, when you kind of look at the ins and outs of the business, he's still going to be on TV and he's still going to get his time and do his thing. So necessarily, it's not as bad as everyone else thinks, but it does make him look like a weak champion to casual wrestling fans.
Yeah, because he lost to Sheamus cleanly twice.
Right.
So, he's pretty bad. Hopefully he's not going to get booked, because last time when he was IC champion, he was booked terribly, kept losing every match. So.
But if Barrett loses at the expense of Dolph Ziggler getting a renewed push, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, one hand is a positive, because if you're a Ziggler fan, you'd be happy for him. So.
This is Dolph Ziggler's biggest win in probably about a year.
Yeah, no. That long? Sheesh.
Could be more.
He'd be worse than Kofi Kingston. Oh my God.
When was his last big win? Randy Orton on Raw, I believe it was. That was a while back, too. That's the title.
Well, that was when my birthday was around, in January.
Yeah.
That's time ago. Yeah, I mean, and still, it wasn't long, but still they made it a good match, so I enjoyed it. So, but let's continue. Let's move on. So, yeah, following the third match of the night, there's not much to say about this match. Pretty terrible, pretty pointless match. Yes, you probably guessed what it is. He's a party, he's a rosebud, he's a party animal. Adam Rose against Tyler O'Neil. Yeah, time to job to Adam Rose.
Twice,
not once, but twice, but the same move, a roll-up twice. He got pissed because he wasn't ready, and then he called him back and said, "Hey, I'm not ready, you can't beat me again." And he's like, "Okay," and then I think he slapped him or something, and then he just did another roll-up, and then pinned him again. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is crap? I mean, I thought they'd drop him, Adam Rose, because I heard rumours they're dropping his gimmick, and Vince McMahon doesn't like his character and shit, and he's not going to put him on TV anymore. I thought he's going to disappear, like he's never been on TV. But
I think it's pretty clear.
4 times for nil.
That seems pretty clear to me. That might be the direction it's going, and I wouldn't knock it out of the park, but He hasn't done anything good with it, and all he's been doing is running out there like a goofball and wrestling like a quick 2-minute match, slapping someone's ass and calling someone Grampy Pants. So, yeah, I wouldn't consider that mainstream talent. I even said when he was in NXT and FCW as Leo Kruger, I didn't think he had anything to offer his business, and to this day I still stand by that decision.
You're not a big fan of him, I know that, but I've actually been a fan of him when he was Leo Kruger in NXT. I did like his work. He can wrestle. I know some fans think, he can't wrestle.
This Adam Rose character is I believe it's now his third gimmick. Third time he's been your package now.
Is it 3 times? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He did work in FCW for like 3 months as Johnny something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I did. I don't know about his FCW days, but NXT, I know he was Leo Kruger, like a hunter gimmick, and South Africa hunter gimmick, and I enjoyed it. I thought he was really good. I thought he could do well, but then they changed it, and I think it's been bad. It's affected him. It's just a joke. Yeah. I'm not a Rose, but yes, I am a Lemon. So, I've turned my back on him.
Former Rose fan.
Not anymore. I'm not a party animal. But overall, the match, it was a terrible match. I don't want to see it.
Pretty demoralizing to Titus O'Neil as well, getting 2 losses in one night to Adam Rose.
Yeah. I felt it's kind of burial. It's just buried Titus O'Neil, really. I feel sorry for him because they pushed him.
He lost twice, and they're not going to go anywhere with it. So yeah, you could consider that somewhat being buried. I think people use the term too loosely nowadays.
No, I meant as in because how he's been treated for months, not just recently. Because they were planning to push him when they finished with the primetime players, that tag team, Darren Young.
I called that too. They're going to go downhill once they split up, and they did.
Yeah. And they did, so you was right all along. You want a cookie? But we moved. But anyway, that's it. Terrible. So we moved to Billy. You have your say about it. Oh, you just want to no comment.
Okay, this is what I gotta say about the match.
Yeah. Good timing.
That's it. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
Paul, unless you have anything else to say about it.
Hell no.
No. Yeah. So, CM Styles, do you have any comment about the match?
What kind of question is that?
You guys pretty much were self-explanatory about it. I don't know if I should even have to explain myself to a quick match like this.
Nah.
2 roles at the same time, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what was more insulting, jobbing to an NXT guy or the fact that my career has down-spiraled ever since the split up of the primetime players. I don't even know why he's still on the roster. Honestly, if I was him, I would ask for a release because you knew as soon as this happened, his career was doomed. Maybe they can come up with an idea of bringing them back together, being primetime heels when Darren Young returns. Because honestly, that's what they need. Someone to have his back when he realizes, hey, you know what? You might have been in the victory lead, but he always saw himself as the front man, but he could say, hey, I can use some help again. Who knows what to do with him now? I just, in the words of Brick Wall, I'm a fucking lemon.
Yeah.
We're all lemons. We're all lemons on the show. None of us is Rosebud. Nah. Sorry to disappoint Adam Rose fans, but we're all lemons. Fucking
Adam Rose is the biggest lemon of them all.
Well, yeah, I mean, with that goofy glasses he has, like, what is it? It's like goggles, swimming goggles or something. I don't know.
In that fucking hat, what the fuck? Trying to be Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Or like, was it that cow's penguin from Batman?
Yeah. What the fuck are you trying to be?
Jeez.
Like, really?
Just I hope the rumors are true that he's gonna end this gimmick and he can be off TV. The best thing for it.
I mean, if it is, I told you so.
Told you so. That was Johnny Curtis's old theme song. I told you so.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But some people don't because you used it once. But yeah, I'm gonna just continue because there's nothing else to say about that match. Pretty He should have put on Superstars or something. But let's continue for the fourth match of the night. It's Dean Ambrose. Yep, the crazy nutcase against Big Red Machine Kane. We had Seth Rollins and commentary. Who's watching? Pretty cool. Match wasn't that long. It was a decent match. It was, it was okay. I think they faced each other before. I think for the United States title one time, but it was alright. Nothing spectacular. You had Ambrose again attacking Seth Rollins because he was distracting. He attacked him. He did the suicide dive to Kane, and then he got back in the ring, got a choke slam from Kane, got pinned. Pretty much was it because of Seth Rollins. And then after the match, Rollins did the curve stomp, which is it's really cool, nasty move. And that was it. They got like a handicap match, but yeah, it was alright match, nothing too spectacular. A lot of short matches, really, damn, a lot of short matches. But, that's all I gotta say. So we move to Gallows. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a decent match. You got Seth Rollins fucking teleporting on announce tables again.
He got
the teleportation fucking ability now, apparently. But yeah, overall it was good. They got distracted by Seth and lost the match. But yeah, it looks like this rivalry is going good.
It's heating up. It's getting personal.
It's getting really good now.
Loving it. Well, they did have a feud in FCW, I heard, even though I didn't watch it. But,
yeah.
So I'm getting good. This feud, I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, he's gonna be in the Money in Bank, surely, because Seth Rollins is in it. So we'll see. But Paul, if you have your thoughts on it, go ahead.
I had to run out to the bathroom really quick, but what were you guys going over? I'm sorry.
Oh God. You're slacking.
You gotta go.
You went too long, but okay. We were talking about the Dean Ambrose versus Kane match. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I thought Dean Ambrose exhibited great potential. Being as an individual separated from the Shield, I thought he did well with it. A lot of people are quick to come to conclusions about him, but Dean Ambrose is as real as it gets. He's kind of like that Roddy Piper, Jake Roberts, guys like that. They couldn't snap out of the gimmick after wrestling, and Dean Ambrose is very real with it. And he's probably going to be that guy that has trouble breaking away from the gimmick when he goes back to the real world. So I respect everything he does, and I really think he is pretty similar to Roddy Piper. Piper's given his stamp of approval. He's already mentioned them numerous times on occasion about how good he is and how he reminds him of himself. So. The match was good. I enjoyed it. Dean Ambrose was pretty aggressive in it, and I can't even remember what happened, dude. It was alright.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, like commentary and shit like that, and Dean Ambrose went in for the kill. And like I said earlier, it's pretty cool how they're letting them go at it instead of building up and then finally getting their hands on each other. Like a week before a pay-per-view, like normally. But
yeah, it was a little bit.
You get to see a little rough action here and there, brightens up the whole general aspect of the show. So I'm all for it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good. But we move now last to CM Styles. Your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I thought this match was alright. Like you said, Dean Ambrose is using his full potential, and to see him break away from that character in the future is going to be very painful. Seth Rollins' involvement at the end of the match, that was more fuel to the fire right there. We will see a feud between these two guys, possibly after Money in the Bank. If not, it will start at Money in the Bank if Dean Ambrose is in the ladder match.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor Kane, now he's just in the middle of us all. He was pretty much the stamp of approval for Triple H to go ahead and destroy Dean Ambrose. But that didn't seem to be a case. Seth Rollins had to do the job for him. So, other than that, it was a pretty simple match. Very worth watching. So.
I mean, you would think Kane would be in the Money Bank as well because he's part of the Forwards team, so he would get the easy pass. Yeah, with a briefcase, but yeah, pretty much. But Yeah, we're gonna be looking forward to that feud going on. I think it's gonna go for a long time, not just until Money in the Bank. So it's gonna be a few months, to be honest with you. I'm all for it. So yeah, so yeah. Any last thoughts about the match, guys, or just I'm gonna continue?
I'm good over here.
Yeah, good and heard. Okay.
No.
Let's move along to the fifth match of the night. We had Jack Swagger versus Big E. Yeah, again, it's like how many times in a week we have this? It's like repeat. It was an alright match. Didn't really care about it. Not much really else to say. Swagger, I think, lost. Yep, lost the big ending. That's it, really. He loses again. Jack Swagger, just a jobber now. Permanent jobber. Feel sorry for him. I mean, I told Paul, when he finished with the Real Americans, he's just going to be jobbing out. He's not going to, as a single guy, just won't happen for him. He won't get pushed. So he's not. So, but look at him now, and Big E's. He won. There's nothing for him as well. He hasn't done anything since he's lost the IC titles. I don't know if he's going to be in the Money in the Bank. I really hope not. But yeah, that was it. Big ending. Felt sorry for as well. What's his name? Zeb Coulter. I mean, I think he needs a new partner. I think Swagger needs a tag team partner. That's what he needs. That's it. So we move to Billy. If you have your say about this match.
It was just a squash match. Nothing really to say about it. Like I've said before, Jack Swagger's best run was probably 2010. That's the time of his career, the past couple of years.
That was a horrible one when he was world champion.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't jobbing like he right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was high on him. I mean, he was ECW champion as well.
Yeah. Right now he's just jobbing. He's just not really doing much.
That's what he is. He's like that pack of guys getting jobbed.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
We might as well have a group called the Job Squad. So,
well, that's what 3MB was. They're on.
We might as well join 3MB and then make 3MB again. Because at the moment it's 1MB or is Hornswoggle still with 3MB? No.
Taking time off.
Yeah, doing JBL Cole show. But, yeah, let's move on to Paul. If you have to say about the match.
Yeah, just like Billy said, it was a squash match. I don't know what to do with this. Jack Swagger is a guy who is talented and has a great amateur-based background, but they don't use him to the best of his ability. He's getting watered down, and like I agree with Billy, I believe his best run was in 2010, and his recent Elimination Chamber win about a year and a half back. So,
he had that push for. He won the Elimination Chamber, yeah.
And it hindered everything, and to this day he's still struggling since that thing happened to him. But it's alright. Yeah, Big E gets the win. He still has a decent amount of momentum going off of his title loss to Bad News Barrett at Payback, but that's okay. I'm not a fan of him. I think he's repetitive, and I think he's overrated. I don't care what people have to say about that. I believe he's overrated. But yeah, nothing to really say about the match. Quick win, quick squash. Big E gets the win, and sucks for Swagger.
I prefer Swagger one. Like I said, I think he needs a team with somebody. Maybe they get pushed for the titles. Go for the titles. They were teasing for him. There's rumours that he was going to get a new partner. That's just dropped. So we don't know what's going to happen. But Big E won. I'm not a big fan of his. No, I don't think he's anything special. I liked him. I don't know, a bit in NXT when he had that 5-count gimmick. But I think they should bring that back. But it just doesn't get any reaction. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing for me. I mean, Alexander Rusev is way better than him. So.
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah.
So now we move to last to CM Styles. Can you comment?
Yeah, about Swagger. He needs a tag team partner, just like Darren Young. Maybe they could put both of those guys together. Both real Americans. Both are on a jobbing streak. Not not a whole lot you can say about him. Big E's just it's kind of a waste of time Steve Swagger being utilized.
Yeah, definitely. I just feel because he's really talented. Be fair, I'm not massive. Be fair to you. I'm not a big massive fan of Jack Swagger. No, I don't mind him, but I'm not really like all for him. I like the We the People.
Yeah.
Culture, but him, I think he's better as he needs someone with him. Going at solo, no, not for me.
That's just because he's not getting pushed, and we're not getting to see anything refreshing from him and new. He's just jobbing. So solo or as a tag team would look just as stupid. No,
Unless they're pushing.
I still say Jack Swagger is a singles competitor. They should have kept the Real Americans gimmick and just had him run with it and give him some sort of push. He's a decent mid card.
Yeah,
I would put him over a lot of other guys that are being pushed right now.
I actually agree with that to some degree. Especially Bo Dallas, we're going to discuss him in a minute. Yeah.
Dallas part.
If you want, it was against Fandango. But
Yeah.
unless you want to discuss about this with Summer Rae and Layla going catfight, and
There is actually some good to that. Most people might not see it, but there's a little diamond in the rough in there for a Fandango.
I don't know. That match that happened in that too.
wasn't really a match. I mean,
It didn't even interest me. It just got me bored.
it was one of the it was lame. I mean, you had you had Summer Rae and was it Layla coming out to be with Fandango and then a cat fight. They had some backstage. You saw Summer Rae smooching Fandango, a little bit lip lock there, and then you saw Layla got pissed. She goes crying like a girl, back in the locker room. It's like we're in high school all over again. But hey, but yeah. He because she dropped the bombshell saying I love you and that that romantic stuff. Fandango was a bit took it. He couldn't believe it, a bit shocked. He's still thinking about it, and then he's in the corner. I think Bo Dallas was encouraging him, kind of hugging him out or something, and then he just did his finisher. Bulldog pins him. That's it. So, yeah. But nothing special. Yeah, it was just it was skippable moment when we had that match. But, yeah. So Billy, if you have any say about it, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not a believer, and the match was. There you go.
A lot of cricket noise tonight.
Yeah, well, a couple cricket matches. Sorry. That's just,
Yeah.
that's just,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of us are all believers.
like,
Anyway.
I don't really care about the love triangle either. That's just retarded.
At least it's feuding. At least it's a feud.
Are we watching a fucking soap opera?
I know it is
Jerry
fucking
Springer.
pretty horrendous to watch. It's literally a train wreck on national television, in my opinion. But what stuck out to me a little bit is the Fandango being in the middle of Summer Rae and Layla. I really hope Summer Rae and Layla turns out and just breaks off and just dies out, so we can just have Fandango run as a solo competitor.
Yeah.
Not the gimmick as well. I think he's.
Who knows? I don't know what they could do with it, but they could push him seriously. He does have in-ring ability, and he is a guy that'll go out there and he'll pull off something good. I'll tell you that. We haven't seen the best of Fandango, so.
No, not yet.
And he's actually a really talented guy. I think he could go with the weird gimmick, what he did in NXT. So, I'd like to see what happens in his future. I hope he has a future in WWE. I hope they do push him eventually again. So, we'll see. Yeah. But about Bo Dallas, I don't give a crap about him. I hope he just becomes a jobber eventually. I hope this streak will end. He's not Goldberg. Just end this. Ugh, it's just cheesy after what he does after with that thing and you did good, kid. You're just not quite there yet. You're not that good. Not good as me.
It's okay.
I'm better than everybody. I just believed. Let's continue. Let's carry on. So yep. After that, it was the main event of the night. You had a 6-man tag team match. You had Sheamus, United States champion, again teaming up with Cena and Roman Reigns against Alberto Del Rio, Cesaro, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton. Actually, it was a handicap match. My bad. It's actually a handicap match. Kind of weird. It's actually, yep. So Bray Wyatt actually appears. Looks crazy as ever. They were looking at him thinking, what the hell is he on? Right. But, overall, it was actually a decent main event. You know, it's really cool. I didn't mind it. You know, cool spear by Roman Reigns. Spears Del Rio. I guess he was the guy to get pinned. It's fine. At least it wasn't Bray Wyatt or anybody with that. At least it was Cena didn't. At least Bray Wyatt. I mean, at least Roman Reigns got the win for the team. I mean, it was John Cena who did that, or Sheamus. No, but yeah. I mean, Roman Reigns' spotlight was on him. He's going to get that push to Money in the Bank. I think he could win the titles. He's got a possibility, one of the favourites. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, I think he could be down as the next face of the company. Could be wrong. But I think he's going to replace Cena. So overall, I enjoyed the main event. So we move to Brick Wall. You have your say about it?
Yeah, it was actually a good main event. Actually, I enjoyed it. I was happy that Roman Reigns got the pin, not John Cena. It was good. But overall, yeah, the match was good for main event.
Good. That's all right. Yeah. We move to Arabian Wolf. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, for the most part, I enjoyed it. I definitely thought it could have been better. You know, they did keep Reigns out of it, built him up to come in at the end and, you know, finish strong and end the match, and he did. So, yeah, it was all right. Not much to really go into detail about. It was actually pretty nice to say the most.
Because a lot of the matches have been really short. I think that was the longest match of the night.
Yeah, it was. It had to have been.
Yeah. I think it probably was.
It was like 15 minutes almost. It was like 12, 15 minutes, somewhere in there.
Yeah. But I think Dolph Ziggler and Daniels Barrett was match of the night.
It was quiet. They went to commercial twice, so.
Yeah. Too many recaps as well of Raw. That just annoys me.
I agree. Ziggler Barrett was probably the best. That's what I like the most.
Yeah. So. But too many recaps of Raw. That's just so annoying. But anyway. Yeah. Exactly. So yes, CM Styles. Go ahead. Say your thing.
This match was actually pretty good. Like Paul said, there's too much to do on this. Seeing that it was a 4-on-3 handicap. Basically, all participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Heavyweight Championship. The ending note was pretty good. Seeing Roman Reigns pretty much clean house, hitting the spear in Del Rio and picking up the victory for his team. Right at the end, though, you can see a little stare down between Cena and Roman Reigns again. And Cena's face is just priceless because he's knowing that he's pretty much imminent threat in the match, and that he's going to be the one that has to get taken out first, and able for any of the younger guys or any of the veterans to come in and pick up that victory for the strap. But we still have one more SmackDown, one more Raw to go before we can make any more assumptions of what we're going to see coming up on Sunday. So overall, yeah, I enjoyed this match. I ranked that second best match of the night. Like it said, Dolph versus Wade Barrett definitely stole the show.
Exactly, yeah. Could have been pay-per-view caliber. The title, IC title, would have been great. See what happens with that. But yeah, the main event, solid. Could have been better. That was it, really. With the main event, there was nothing else happened. You said the stare down with Cena, Reigns. Yeah, there's always a stare down. But he ends up. They did the fists. They seemed like they were cool. But when it comes to the Money in the Bank, they ain't gonna be cool because they're fighting for the title. So all allies will be out the window. So see, I'm pulling for Reigns and Cesaro. Yeah, but we do a prediction show next week, you know. So yep, that's main event. So yeah, gotta love that. But so now it's time for plugins. Unless you have any last say about Smackdown.
Not really.
Oh, we have to rate Smackdown. Actually, we have to rate Smackdown. I just remembered. So we rate Smackdown. So I'm gonna give it a solid. No, I'm gonna give it 7. 7. Yeah, 7. I'm gonna give it 7. It's a good show, but solid, but could have been better. Too many short matches and recaps.
Yeah.
But,
It was more promoting.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So Luke, you wanna give us the rate of SmackDown?
Give it probably like a 7.5. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5
7.5.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And Paul?
Yeah, 7.5 seems like a fair. That
It's
night.
kind of mixed between a 7 and 7.5.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And you see themselves?
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Fair enough. 2 7.5s, 2 7s. That's cool.
Yeah. Fair.
I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
I'm
Always
not
be
alone.
with you. Yeah. But yep, that's so now we move to the plugins. Now we have plugin time. Yeah, boom, bam, bam, baby. So we move to Billy. If you have from the Bullet Club, you go with your follow on Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at BrickWall860. Speaking of the Bullet Club, they just added the Intercontinental Championship to their championship.
That's like
to
a
the Bullet
foul.
Club. Yeah, that was badass.
Awesome. It's really good. Are you looking forward to?
Titles within the group now, I believe.
Yeah. Aren't they missing one more title, the Junior?
That's
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about the ice? What about the ice? So what about the Intercontinental?
They have the Intercontinental. There's
I
one.
had it.
Yeah, because Styles has the IWGP Heavyweight title.
Yeah, and then
Mhm. And they got the tag team titles, and then they got the junior tag
They have-
team.
Yeah, so 3, 4 if you count every title, but tag
Yeah.
team, Intercontinental, and IWGP Heavyweight.
but they got a lot of titles, which is
They got so many members as well.
AJ Styles, Bad Luck Fale, and the Young Bucks have all the titles.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean they got that.
Background pointing the guns downward on AJ Styles. That's a dope picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl Anderson in the background.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. He is. We're definitely from there. We all love the Bullet Club. Who doesn't, like, really?
Bullet Club sucks.
Yeah. 3MB's the best.
They're overrated.
Who's 3MB?
No. Los Moladores actually is better.
I thought Drew McIntyre and Ginger don't have a fucking job anymore.
Ginger no balls.
No? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, there could be new members, you know, Zack Ryder might fit in.
Oh,
And Titus O'Neil. And you've got Adam Mose as well as a backup.
How much are they paying Zack Ryder to sit in that bunny costume week in and week out on national television?
I don't know. It's just funny.
He got exposed on JBL Cole's show.
And he claims it's not him.
I know, and Ziggler always catches him doing something.
I love those moments when he just, out of nowhere, he wants to tell Zack Ryder something, and then he, and then something happens. Then he sees like, oh, are you supposed to be there? Like, huh? Are you the bunny? Like, but he found out he is because he was singing his Broski song and he was in the bunny suit. So, is that Kloski Broski song? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh god, terrible. He wouldn't last in X Factor. That's for sure. He can't sing for life. But it sounds like he's drunk. But anyway, so Billy again. If you anybody want to follow you on Twitter, is it your plugin?
Yeah, I did my plugin.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you can guys follow me on Twitter at
Yeah.
BrickWall860.
Alright. And you go ahead, Raven Wolf. Go.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at _Arabian Wolf or add me on Facebook at Paul Jazer.
If even though he doesn't like you fans.
Yeah, of course. If I don't like you, you can follow me. I just won't follow you back. But
Yeah.
that's a different story. But we didn't get to mention it earlier in the show. We still are currently working on a date for Noam Dar. 19 years of age, fastest rising star in British wrestling today. Doing really well in Preston City Wrestling, as most of you know, and ICW, a place where Devitt's been working in his last couple months before he heads to WWE Developmental. So this guy's definitely a kid to check out. Don't let his size fool you. He kicks like a monster. He moves like a monster. He's fast as hell. He's wrestled guys like AJ Styles. He's wrestled guys like Devitt, Eddie Edwards, Xavier Richards, Jay Lethal, Sami Callihan. So at 19 years of age, his resume is like a mile long. So once we get that date, we'll get it straight to the fans. You already know about Thrasher. You already know about David Finlay Jr. So stay tuned. There's much more to come.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, British. Hell yeah. We want some British blood on this show. Bring it on.
Well, he's actually sorry. I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Oh, fuck you.
He's actually of Arab descent like me, so screw you, and screw England, and screw the World Cup.
I'll just edit that out when I close the show. But as Lana says, USA sucks Donkey Kong, and you're all just fat and lazy and eat cheeseburgers, so screw you.
His nickname's the Israeli icon, so.
Yeah, she used the metaphor.
Yeah, fuck it. Flip the juice then.
How can you talk about a guest like that? Come on.
Because I
Talk
can.
about unprofessionality.
you know.
Word.
Yeah. Just how it is. You have to roll with it. It's my banter. So yeah, let's move on to last. CM Styles, you want to plug your show, your Twitter?
Yeah, plug it again. You can always catch us on Justin TV at destroying_kayfabe. I didn't plug that earlier, but it's easy to find it. Google us at Destroying Kayfabe. Like I said, if you look down here below, you can see my Twitter handle, CM Styles Brand. I'm not hard to find. And if anybody wants to follow me, I follow back. I'm not like Paul where I don't follow.
Or hypocrite.
Like Brick Wall yesterday. Follow me if you want. You don't have. I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head on this one. But hey, us four guys right here, we're legit. We got ourselves a nice little posse. We got ourselves people that are knowledgeable and passionate about this whole entire sport/business. But yeah, we don't ask for a whole lot. You see us, you find us, follow us, watch us, enjoy us.
Just give us feedback and spread the word really, pretty much.
Just don't call us boring because then we're gonna have to block you.
if you hate on us, I'm just gonna block you and tell you to get out of my show.
I don't want anybody's advice. I don't like advice because that's the kind of person I am.
I don't want to hear people say Bullet Club sucks. I'll block you.
If you're against like Kevin Steen or something, I'll just.
That's it.
I say I don't want to talk to you. You're not my friend. We're done. My opinion is
We don't have
malice.
friends anyway, Adam, so we don't want to hear it.
What did you say? I just gotta censor that.
How much people edited tonight?
I'm gonna do a lot of editing tonight. Yeah, gonna
Watch
edit you out.
We blurred out and pixelated like that one guy in the WWE. What's his name again? No one remembers his name anymore.
Yeah, but who? Yeah. who's gonna remember you? Yeah. Continue. So there's my time to plug us. So you can follow us on Twitter at PWFisRaw, and like us on Facebook at Broadcast Wrestling Fallout. Yeah, the best Facebook page, and of course you should join our group. It's growing fast. Fans are being active. Which is Broadcast Wrestling Fallout, which discuss anything about wrestling, questions, our videos are there, whatever. You can join it. We'll be happy. So, of course, you should subscribe if you haven't already, because you'll be disappointed and you're crying, you'll be upset because you'll be thinking how you can miss a show like this. This is the show you want to be and watch. Sit back with your popcorn, your crisps, your whoever you're with, your friends, or if you're a loner, who gives a hell? But or maybe if you have a girlfriend, or maybe you're a virgin. That's another time, another place. But but yeah, that's pretty much so do that, and of course you know the Indies interview dates, which is Thrasher July 12th, which we interview him 6 p.m. Eastern Time, USA time, 11 p.m. UK time. Be there, send your questions, we'll answer them on the show, and our next week, which is our debut of the Indie Show interview, which is interviewing David Finlay Jr. So if everybody knew Finlay, that's his son. If you don't know him, Google him, YouTube him, you know what to do. And that's going to be next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, USA time, 12 p.m. UK time. So I'll be there. So that's pretty much it. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Spread the word. Tell your friends, pro wrestling fans, to check us out. Leave your feedback. So from the PWF team, we are officially out of the building. Yeah.